Coach just had some good news for me.
Overzealous long traders.
Yeah, and the overzealous long traders. So they get stopped out, they panic, and the market comes down to where it was bought before. Look at, just take Robert, for example. If you're long at a lower level, don't you think Robert would have said by now even, gee, I wish I had more contracts, right? It's normal. Hey, he's making good money, but he'd probably say, I should have done one more. I got that one right on the head. So let's say he's out, he takes some profits, and it comes back down to where he bought before. Do you think he might consider it? He might go, wow, I can do this again. And that's what happens in markets. That's how institutional big traders, they just do what works. And if they get another opportunity, they do it again. This is not a lottery ticket where you get the same number over. The market does actually give you a chance at trading. If you're bullish, there will be pullbacks. If you're bearish, right, there will be counter trend rallies that you can short into. So we have 5 minutes to go. Everybody have their plan. Here's the numbers. Just give you the numbers again, right? Support 30,824. Write that down. Support equals 30,824. Resistance equals 31,420. Don't be surprised later on in the day the market hits that 31,420. It could be in the first half an hour. What typically will happen if the market is up, which it is, you'll see some kind of sell-off in order for bigger traders to get back long, and they might even push it down. And guess who gets out? Who panics in an uptrend? Bullish newbies. They're bullish. They've got it right, but the market goes a few ticks against them, and then they get upset, get out. And their selling is what produces the buys for those who could afford it. And it is sad, but it's also something that you should know by now or learn. Learn these patterns. Learn the patterns and make money. Yesterday was a good day. Everybody was green. Let's repeat that.
That's right.
On another green day. Mm-hmm.
Anybody jump in long there? On this little retracement?
Yeah. Now, if you're profitable already into a trade, keep it on the open. Don't get out. Robert's not going to get out.
Christmas. Get out at Christmas. And for you newer guys with us, if you haven't, jump into the members area and watch the videos. They are listed below on the main page. It'll show you how our basic rules work and how we get our trend and methodology, guys.
The first touch rule as we start right now is 31,185. Now, the other warning that we'll share, those again in here for less than a month or so, or even 2 months, wait for 6 minutes after the opening to judge the tick indicator. That's that thing in the lower left, New York Stock Exchange ticks. And here's the hint, okay? Where that opens is the direction. Let's say it opens down 900, minus 900. That means there's a sell program right off the open. then you're going to get a little rally, and then it's going to come down after a while. You'll get your chance to go long. If it opens plus 700, you know that's a buying program starting. Then maybe the dip has already occurred and the market's going to just take off and go higher. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Coach. Yeah, we didn't switch over. No one else noticed that, to the 133. 133 indicator, which is almost. Yeah, thank you. 31,165 right now is still the first touch rule.
And there's a 133 tick chart, guys, for anybody newer. Top right-hand corner.
Yeah, we use that overnight. I use the 1 minute overnight.
One minute.
We have 1 minute to open. We went over that in class also. We are open for business.
And we have a lot of people already long, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good job, guys.
Those who are long, just take some off. Your next target is going to be 253. $253, and then you pull your stop tighter. No fill yet at 253. No fill. Now we got a fill. Ding. These are for more experienced traders. The rest of you just wait. Be patient.
Absolutely. Wait 6 minutes if you're an experienced trader. Definitely wait for a pullback.
Robert. Call a naked short. Yeah. You don't want that. Did everyone notice the ticks started at plus 1,300 on the left? And that means out of the box, higher. How many people are long with us right now who've been around for a little while with us?
Everybody from this morning should be long at this point.
Yeah, except newbies just joining. Yeah, you're waiting for your first trade. Bill, good job. Just bring your stops up.
Bill's not the only one. Come on, guys.
31 right now. 31,207 is the official first touch rule. It was 185 before. I'm keeping that area as my targeted support. I think we're way overbought up here. So if you're a newer trader and you're trying to get long, I would wait for a good size pullback. 270, that's about 100 points. Like I said, we have 175 volatility. So you want at least half of that or a little as your first pullback area. Again, use your stochastics. Aggressive traders can wait for low stochastics as soon as it hooks up, even here. Let it come a little bit below the normal first touch roll area. before going long again. You've had a real explosive up move, so let the market retrace a good portion of that. Let all the newbies get stopped out who got a bullion at 269 and 270. Here we're down 70 points from the high. Now you wait for the hookup, take it.
There we go, guys. This should be an easy 10-20.
Yeah, that's an easy hookup. 36, one target. We did 53 the last time. You might want to try 260 this time.
But definitely capture your gains.
Yeah, once you get your target, pull your stop up. 260 is the target this time. The last time was 253. We'll try for 7 more points this time. Ding, got it. Flat.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm still holding one.
How many do you need, guys?
Right. I mean, most people should be done trading for the day by now.
Yeah.
All right, Jackson, I'm holding one too.
Good question, John. How many traders are in the room? I'll tell you, more than a Brooklyn apartment when the refrigerator's open. No cockroaches.
It is Chris taking candy from a baby, trading with us.
Yeah.
We like to say taking candy from a newbie. Taking candy from a newbie.
My t-shirt says a baby newbie.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, there you go, Chris. Call it a day, buddy.
To Coach Ryan.
Yeah. Keep your green now, Chris.
Randy, you get a couple of those pullbacks?
I'm flat now.
It is 9:36 now, so smaller accounts are now permitted to trade. And they know what they have to do because the market is up. So they confirmed buying pullbacks are the way to go. And Randy, just use these stochastics. You see them low, get that should be the spider sense. Hey, getting ready to go long. You see them pull back, those stochastics are low, you get that nice pullback, wham. We're going to break probably 280 this time, Randy. And then your stop is going to be 241.
The worst thing that anybody can do now is try to jump in because they feel like they missed these moves.
Yeah.
The worst thing you guys can do.
Yeah, don't buy when it's overbought.
Just wait. Patiently wait, guys. We say this every day. I know it sounds repetitive, but if you do it, it's just like yesterday, Coach. Remember we had a comment about the market looks like it's moving down, and then if we just waited 15 minutes, we had a over what was it, 120 point runner.
Yeah.
Just being patient.
Just that wait. We're not asking you to wait for the 2-minute stochastic. Wow, that would be. I mean, look at it. It's like that's been overbought since 8:50 this morning. But at least wait for the gyrations in the 133 tick moving average stochastic. Trailing stop right now for anyone who is long is right by the mid Bollinger Band. Randy, you could use that. 254 right now is your trailing stop.
All right, you guys long?
I still have one left right now from that earlier low, what I call low tick pullback. I'm going to have one more target here at 305. 31,305 is my final target on this little pullback that we got in here. I'm still using now the trailing stop as the mid Bollinger Band. So I've got one more target, one more stop to worry about. $31,305. Bill, are you still in this trade? 31,305 is your final target.
Best thing to do, Mr. New York. Yeah, I'm holding one with you, Coach.
Oh, yeah, Mr. New York, that's it. Yeah, you're
got
waiting for that stochastic to come down. It's going below the mid Bollinger Band, so go flat. Now wait for a pullback to come, which is happening right now before your very eyes.
And guys, we do have trade setup rules for you newer guys. Go to the members area, watch the trade setups, learn how we're learn our language a little bit, as Coach was talking about earlier. We speak a little different language. Start learning it. Let the pullback happen and jump back in. It is definitely a different language.
Okay, Randy, now it's in your buying area, right? The stochastics have come down. Now you can start looking for a setup. Everybody can, anyone who has not been in the trade now can look for this profit-taking sell-off to end, and then you get a reversal.
There's like 10 people that are done after that first trade this morning.
Yeah. Yeah, it's great.
Probably more than that.
Come on, Mr. Market. Okay, take some off here. 264. The last time we did 260, right? This time 264, and then 268.
Just keep on doing it.
Yeah, keep on trucking. Anyone taking this hookup, your original stop is 225 and trail it now.
I was saying I was done for the day, but I took this one too, Coach.
Yeah, yeah. Why not? I mean, this is an easy one,
easy.
guys. Came right back down. Randy, you're in, right?
Good job, Tim.
Good job, Randy. Now just trail it.
Good job. Mr. New York City, good job. That's what we're talking about, guys. Days like this, you've got to take it.
305 is your limit. 305, Randy. Let's go for it. You got a limit of 305 is your last target. Your stop is in. Just relax. Sit back. Don't touch the screen. 305. 305.
Good job,
Let's
Fish.
go, Mr. 305. We want to hit you. Leave that stop. Leave the target. Close that stop out as soon as you get filled, if you get filled. We're at 297. It's running out of steam. Could it happen? We don't know. There's 2 seconds left.
Waiting for the buzzer.
It's so scary. It may never happen. You stop up another 5 ticks.
Nice job, Chris.
Stop up just a little bit. You're still protected. Keep your 305 target. Oh, it's so close. Come on, one more push. One more push, Mr. Market. Don't be mean. there's a lot of selling at that 299 round number. It's got to get through that, the 300, and then further stops will happen. Just keep moving your stop up another couple of ticks. That's all. You're in a green. You can't lose on this one. Stop comes up a little bit. 305 target.
Pay yourself to stay in the trade, guys.
We may never get filled. You're either going to make a little money or a lot of money. Don't give up on Mr. Market yet. After he stops you out, then you can yell at him.
In a profit. Make sure
Yeah.
you're in a profit. Taking candy from newbie traders, guys.
Yeah, could you add a 260? Yeah, you could. I would do that. I would add. Well, it doesn't take that swing point out. You're in good shape.
Good job, guy. I have one left, just waiting. Took profit on 2.
I do. I had to take that first touch rule.
It was easy. We are getting a couple questions on what the first touch rule is, Coach.
Yeah, we'll have to go over that.
We'll go over that here in a couple minutes. I'm flat.
First touch rule now would be this white line, guys. You see that white line, rising moving average.
89 exponential moving average with a 133 tick chart, guys.
Technically, this is the fourth touch rule because it did it once, did it twice. Now, the buyers again, is it going to happen again? Everybody's stopped at the mid-Bollinger, right? Mid-Bollinger Band stop out. Now, like Robert, if Robert's still holding, Robert, you could add to yours as soon as it hooks up again.
Good job, Mike.
Yeah, it's still higher highs and higher lows. That's the key right now. If you are long on this one, 272 here is your first target. 272 off of 249 buy. This is my fourth long on the pullback, guys. Fourth long. Right now, my stop is 248. 248 stop.
I didn't take this, just being quite honest. I was done after the last one.
255 stop.
There you go, guys. Like I was saying earlier, today is a day that you should be able to get your profits and be done
Yeah.
by 10 o'clock. Even if you showed up late, you should be done by 10
Yeah.
o'clock, right, Coach?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Randy, I've still got a 305. I've had that 305 offer in there. Just been a matter of getting stopped out, adding to a core position. I maintained one contract and now added. So we still have a target of 305. Good job, Tim. That's the way to do it. It's called a core position. It may or may not go off this time. We don't know. But stay with it, Randy and Tim and everybody else. 305. We're close again. We've locked in a profit. We can't lose on this one. It was the fourth first touch roll. Now you'll learn what the first touch roll. Here we go. Here we go. We are done. Boom. Yeah.
Good job, guys.
Man, 4 in a row. You saw it and you did it. Give yourselves a hand, everybody. Randy, good job. Randy, you got out, right? Mr. Randy the Magnificent. That other Randy this morning, let's get rid of that guy. Earlier this morning, let's keep the new Randy in here.
New
Randy.
Mike.
Good job, Kim.
Good job, guys.
Good job, Victor. Look at these good job people. All right, and Robert's still in there. Robert, why are they all celebrating? I'm still on. Mr. New York City, still running. Good job. Good job. Just protect yourself. That's a great job. Good job, Ernie.
Good job, Ernie. There you go, Mr. New York City. Let it run. You want profits, keep one on, let it run for you.
Okay, just a quick, what's the first touch roll? Valid question. We found over years that an 89 exponential moving average, and I'm sure there are other combinations, this one works, on 133 tick chart. Now, before I was using a 1 minute chart, remember? Well, guess what? The 89 exponential doesn't work too well with the 1 minute chart because it's too lagging, right? You need a faster moving average if you're going to use a 1 minute chart. Now, it does work overnight. As you can see here, 1 o'clock in the morning, 1 minute chart, that moving average is rising. And again, you have two moving averages showing the momentum is up. If you looked at that momentum, it's been up since 1 o'clock in the morning, went down a little bit, right? A little bit right there, right? At 5 a.m., a little bit, there's down momentum. However, it came to the 31,053 area and then hooked up again. So 1 minute is a little tougher to handle, not as smooth as the 133 tick chart. Again, over testing, long-term testing. So what is the deal? If a market gets overbought, you don't want to chase it. Well, where would it be not overbought? How much does the average profit taking push a market in a market like this? How much does it push? Well, we found it usually toward a first touch roll. In other words, when the market retreats toward this moving average, other traders sort of notice it. They have their moving averages and stuff, but it's all in the same area. Think about it. Does everybody have the exact moving average, 89 exponent? No, somebody might have a 5 minute chart, this other chart. They all coincide. There's confluence. So we've used this as an area. Is it exact? I mean, does it go exactly to 250? No. Here, I bought it at 248, a little bit lower. I was trying to get it toward here. I was looking for a fake out breakout. What is that? Fake out breakout means it takes out 226. Remember, I had a 224 buy. Well, that never got filled. I was hoping that it would stop this out right here. What would that be, guys? A failed M trade. We like M trades, don't we? But don't they fail, right? Randy will tell you earlier. The M trades failed earlier. Why? Because the market was in an uptrend. But some people love counter trend trades. So we're taking the counter trend traders' money. All right. That's what we're doing.
Tim's been with us, what, a week and a half? And he's already following the rules.
Well, I saw your warning too. Coach Wilbur warned, everybody's warning, yeah, but 133, idiot. Yeah, I got that. Yeah, thank you. No, really. I mean, you can announce it. It's not like a secret. It's like, I'm not perfect. See, that shows you could trade with any chart if you know what you're doing.
I think somebody called you an evil trade calling genius.
Or a happy clown.
We prefer to call him the trading wizard, guys. Maybe it was
that wizard is still up there. Yeah.
And what did mine? Obi-Wan Wazlewski.
Obi-Wan Wazlewski. That's funny.
Yeah, but guys, it's not a gift. It's really, that's what I'm trying to say. I challenge anyone to have lost over a greater period of time than I have. I mean,
was it 10,000 hours? You gotta really, really work on this craft if you want to be successful with this. Oh, by the way, Tim, one thing that Coach was trying to say earlier and didn't quite get to it is you want to be careful of using the first touch rule too many times in the same. It's going to fail, right, Coach? At some point.
Yeah. Going to the well too many times.
Yep. But yeah.
Now, 3 or 4 times, a number of you should be done at least for the morning.
Tell Timmy to quit going to the well, Coach.
Yeah, go to the well, not the liquor cabinet.
Well, Lassie always had to go get it.
Good job, Nick. Way to go.
Depends what's in that well. Good job, Nick. There you go. We love to hear that.
Anybody that was with us, even after the open, if you were with us, you should still be done for the day. That's 3 excellent trades.
Yeah, got to convert Lassie into like that St. Bernard, the one that had the booze under its collar there, the little tank that it carried.
No, Ernie, just the 89 for the first touch rule.
I used to have a Doberman carry mine, Coach.
You had the little barrel.
Too bad Boo can only carry one of those little
airplane bottles. All he carries is airplane bottles.
little flask.
Right.
Looks like we're going to get a little more of a pullback than just 60 ticks or so. Let's see. The last one was 314. Yeah, this is I think we'll get a little more than a 60 tick pullback. It would be nice to see a fake out breakout.
That would be nice. Fobo.
R1 would definitely be a good target on the downside. That's this little blue horizontal line here. That is a pivot level, guys. 233. See that? Definitely a good target for the downside. I don't have a short. I didn't even cheat and do one without telling anybody. I'm just happy that we got some good long trades going. It would be nice to see this take out 239 in here. There's got to be stops there, right? I mean, if you were trading, and I'm not putting it down, even if somebody went long over here and rode some up, if they made some money here and then put a stop here, that's not a bad trade, right? I mean, if you get stopped out at 237, let's say, but you've taken some profits at 310, you've still made money. Even if you bought at this first touch rule here at that remember before I bought at 248? So let's say I bought it at 248, sold some out here and get stopped out at 237. 9-point loss on one contract and 60 point on the other. I'd take that, right? That's why it's not too bad to see a mini breakout here. If you saw a break below 31,053, then the market's in trouble. All right, let's take all these out right now. Man, I can't believe 5 first touch.
No, right?
I did not take this one, but yeah.
Yeah, I am done.
You did?
No, I think Tim did.
Oh, Tim did. Okay.
Sucker. It's all right. You're making money again.
Yeah.
And Tim waited for the hook on the stochastics, even though it's not really a first touch rule. It still worked.
Good job, Tim.
Mr. New York took it also.
Nice job, guys.
Yeah, okay, you guys are kicking some butt today. And you know why, guys? You know, the daily is in an uptrend, and a lot of people are surprised by that. They thought, I'm surprised. Great job, Tim. Excellent job.
Nice.
Tim's been trading before. He's just changing, adding a few things here and there, tweaking. That's a smart thing to do. Don't abandon what works, people. We're not here to reinvent the wheel. If you've been a successful trader and you're pretty happy with results and just trying to take it to the next level, keep what's actually made you money over the years.
It's trading, though. I mean, really, you learn what works for you, which is why we have you do a simulator. Now we're going to see the pool. So anybody for home runs at this point on the long side should be careful. And we get a pretty decent retracement here.
Let's reevaluate the high again, like we did before. So the high is 31,315, guys, right? So don't we think it could go toward the 140? It could go down here. So anything below this level here from 200, from 31,200 down to there, yeah, some traders will use that as a scale in long. We don't have to. We could just say, hey, all right, let them stop out. Let them take some of these stops now, run them. Let's see what happens if we get down to about 31,140. If it doesn't, great. It'll flatten out. Get this. The 2-minute stochastic has not been oversold since before the open, since before the volume report. So certainly give that a break. You know, let it go oversold. Don't start. Look at this downtrend. This is really terrible. No, it is correcting some of the overbought. Some traders are pretty happy with the first hour of trading, right, guys? It's 10 o'clock. Yeah, no, not much happened. 10 o'clock was just, what do you call it? The heck was 10 o'clock? The only report coming out is natural gas report at 10:30. There's no report at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, Tim, I don't think we're really taking first touch rules on the 200 simple moving average.
Yeah, not really. You know, it's a different kind of analysis. It's more like you're looking for once it gets to 200, And the only 200 I'd look at is the equivalent of the 20 period moving average on the 15-minute chart. So this is an area that typically becomes the next focus area. In other words, 155 is that, but remember we said it would go a little lower. Why? Subtract 175 points from the high. Amazing how the market goes to that area, right? Yeah. But by now, anyone who's long is really upset, right? They're, oh man, I knew it. I should have gone, right? Think about it. You might be stopped out for 175-point loss. You are at home, Robert. Good job. Right. Imagine, you're all bullish, everything's great, and here we are below the open. The whole opening range has been wiped out, and we're not. Because we went long at the right times. We didn't get greedy. I didn't even take the first Dutch roll. You could have made some money on that. But as you can see now, think about it. If like Tim, you took the rest of them, you made money, so the other one, you made a little bit. But imagine the push lep who finally gets it. All right, a market's going up. All right, I'm going to buy it now. He gets stopped out from 75 points. I've been there. I've done so I can laugh at it now because I did it. And I'm pounding myself like the market's up 150 points. How could I lose money going long? Well, because you waited too long.
And they're expecting a home run on that.
Yeah, because they don't see that somebody else went long at 9:30 in the morning and had a big runner. It's like, no, the market just went for me. It's like, here it is. It's an uptrend. Go long. Well, somebody else did that at 9:30. More than one. Wow. You think only one person went long? No, maybe two, maybe 1,000. Well, who are those people? Well, maybe good traders or smart or aggressive traders. An aggressive trader went long at 9:30, and they all were rewarded for their aggressiveness. And they either got their targets or their trailing stop was hit.
Speaking of trailing stops, Chris, get on my calendar. We'll work on stop management, sir. Get you in a little bit more runners.
Yeah. I mean, the trailing stops hit and you're buying into the trailing stop. Well, why are they using the trailing stop? Because they made a lot of money. And all of a sudden, it's like, boom, it goes down. And then to make up for it, the sad thing, I'd go short. All right, maybe it'll go 175 point lower. No, then you're guessing that the uptrend is going to become a downtrend. We're just saying you're going to get a pullback on a bigger time frame. If you look at like a 60-minute chart, there's one bar that's down. That's it. I mean, if you start from the morning, I mean, you're talking about the market was at 30,824. The 2-minute is just entering. Just look, keep it. Now forget about the 133 chart, guys. Look at the 2-minute chart for the stochastic, okay? The other one, you're gonna, look at that, it's low. The other one didn't get there yet. The other one has to spend a little time in oversold territory, okay? It didn't even get oversold. Now it's just getting there as we approach 140, right? Isn't that cool? You're avoiding the buying right now.
It's like magic, right, Coach?
Yeah.
Or planning and preparation.
Yeah.
How many of you guys have been taking notes on everything we talked about this morning?
I mean, how did we know it's going to go down to 140? Now, of course, if I sat here and trust me, I resisted going short. because I know what's going to happen. Randy will people say, "Oh no, tomorrow I'm going to go short with you too," and we don't want to do that. So, yeah, I would have taken this short, but I can't do it if I'm yelling at you. Don't do it. You're an idiot. Don't scream. Don't do it. Hey guys, I did take the short. Then tomorrow I'm going to have to. So guess what? No counter trend for me today. And if I do, I won't even brag about it. No, I didn't. I did not take the short. I swear. Can't be a hypocrite.
No mental notes, guys. Take actual notes. Have a pen and paper.
Yeah, mental notes are right. The same as mental stops. Do not use mental stops. No such thing.
Bingo.
Because the mental stop is, yeah, I think I'll go long with a stop at 139. And then you go to one. Say, well, wait a minute. Isn't that really the support level anyway? Maybe I should have bought there. You know what? I'll just add another one at 139. Well, all of a sudden, that stop that you were going to risk 22 points becomes a double down trade. And well, with those two, I'll just risk 20 points. No, you're risking 40 points on the first one, but traders don't look at it that way. Well, it goes another 20 points against me, I'll get out. So you're now taking a 40-point stop on one contract and doubling down, which you normally don't do, the second contract. And guess what? Now that you've committed to yourself, and then now it's coming down, additionally, you start saying, you know what? Why should I get stopped out now after that big sell-off? I know the big boys are going to come in and buy this. Oh, you got to have some courage in this market. I'll just buy another one. Now you're really loaded up. And a few more ticks, and you've given up all of your morning gains. And all of a sudden now you're 3 ticks into it. So it's $15 for every tick down. Now the 10 ticks is no longer a 50-point stop. That's $150. And now you're watching your green bar accumulated profits for the day all of a sudden click red. And then what happens? It starts getting worse. Your stomach starts tightening up and you get out. Now you're down $60 for the day, right? This is what happens. You're down $60 now for the day. You've been up $400 or $500, whatever. Now you're down 60. So instead of stopping and saying, yeah, I really did something stupid, that's it. I'm done. Nope, you got it. Well, I will be done after I make that $60 back. I'll be smart. The next trade, I'm going to use that 20-point stop. All right, just take a deep breath, walk around a little bit, come back 10 minutes later. All right, it's a W trade. All right, the last 3 W's worked, and I didn't take them. Well, this one I'm going to take with a 20-point stop. That's it. And you take it, and there goes your 20-point stop. Now you're down $170.
We've all been there.
And then what would happen? Started up $300. Now you're down 170, done for the day. Upset, thinking about quitting. You know how many times I thought about quitting? Trading, it was like the Frank Sinatra song, That's Life. Roll myself up in a big ball.
Well, nobody can make money trading if I can't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, and for maybe a day, there were, you know what? I never stopped trading. I never took a day off and just kept doing it. Just next day back in there. It was like when Goose got killed in Maverick, like keep sending him up, couldn't take the shot, but you keep trying, and
Goose.
For me, the big thing was not losing anymore. I didn't have to make a ton of money or, get expensive toys. It was just like, I'm no longer in the losing club. Yeah.
Well, that's a powerful thing, though. I mean, we preach this to everybody.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how much you make every day. Make money every day. Be green every day. Yeah, you're gonna have losing trades, but be green every day.
Yeah.
and you get in a habit of making money. It's really what it is. It's a habit, right?
That's the key, yeah. And then it becomes just like losing is part of your normal routine. Winning becomes part of your normal routine.
Couple questions since we're consolidating here a little bit, Coach. A couple questions about just kind of reviewing the morning, what we did so
Okay,
far.
you mean yeah, go ahead.
You kind of the trades, if you don't mind, Coach.
Let's do that. The first trade, which was sort of my fault for bragging about it or getting excited, was the short, the counter trend short after the numbers. All right, so let's show everybody the good, the bad, and the ugly. When we started out right before 8:30, I'll throw that in quick. It's not an official trade, but it's the one that I called because I got in late, got in about 10 minutes late, and there comes the numbers at 8:30. Had a feeling, right, again, we went over this in class yesterday, actually, the normal price. So the normal price was running about 31,162 right in here before the numbers come out. You see this? Into here. So 162 down to 135. Do you see this range before the numbers come out? Do you think the big boys know where the fair value of the numbers going to move the market? Absolutely. They pushed it up to an area. They said, this is where it belongs. So then I figured, okay, if the market reacts above that into the high area here, which was 180, it'll come right back down to the 160. And if it does, it may even go lower. I heard the report was going to be bearish, which it was, but it was expected. So that's why they pushed it up. So anyway, I put a sell stop originally at 128 right here. Well, that didn't look too promising, right? When it got here. So then I made it. Do you see this bar right here? This bar here, right there, is 138. So I put a sell stop, which I announced, at 135, right here. I'll put the arrow so you know which bar I'm referring to. Now this is, remember, I wanted to short the rally on the report. So I said, all right, I'll put the sell stop here. So after the report, if it comes crashing down through there, it'll probably go down through the first touch wall and into support there. That's what I was expecting. It didn't hit there, so I raised it. Any questions so far? So then I moved it up because the market was moving back up. And then I said, all right, we'll go to 145 and then 150. So I had a sell stop at 150 and a limit to short right here at 171. Well, guess what? Right after the report comes out, the market goes back up toward the 180, went short 171 with a 144 target. Now, here's where everybody, or not everybody, did anyone else take that trade? I know one of our guys, Randy, took the trade, the sell stop. Did anyone else take it and make money out of it? Did you make money? The 144 target. Okay. All right. So somebody made money, somebody didn't. It is counter trend, so we don't want to have counter trend trades. But here's what happened, right? The market did go down to our 144 target and got to 141 right there. Now, if you went short, even at 150, that stop should have been brought back down to a scratch trade. Yeah, but don't take a big loss. Nobody should be taking, nobody should have had a stop above 180. I'm sorry, above 184. The original stop was one tick above the high of 184, right? Which never occurred. So anyway, worst case scenario, if you went short, yeah, okay. Yeah, then you got stopped out, but you certainly made up for it on the long side. Again, the dangers and travails of trading against the trend. So that, yeah, I analyzed it thoroughly. My bad. Called a trade that was almost impossible to make money. The only reason I'm very quick at pulling my stops down, very quick at it. If you can get quick, take counter trend trades. You can make money. All right, that was done. After the market broke resistance, there's no question that the market was ready to go higher. So all we did was wait. Now, really no trade. Then we were busy explaining. So what were we doing at 9:30? All right. Right before that, guys, we had a breakout here. The high was 228. So at 229, I'm long. I'm long, looking to buy a first touch rule. I figured scale in, go long. So 129, I'm long, no scale in at all. As soon as we open up, the ticks open plus 1,400. There is the floodgate. Once you see those high ticks, like we did, you just go long. You have to go long at the market. All right, so we went long at the market. Now, the low here, again, was 227. So for some people, it came right back down to where it broke out before on this little push on the open. Then all it was, the rest of the time we spent with first touch rule buys. Low stochastic, first touch rule buys at 210 right here. Nice run up. Trailing stop got hit. I bought another one here. This time, when I bought here, my stop was below the low of that bar, 198, never got hit at all. I only had 2 contracts, so I had to buy more, bought more on the mid Bollinger Band. Some people use that as a stop. Normally I do. But when I only have a couple of contracts and I want to make some money, it was a great place to add on a normal stop out. Then this trailing stop literally was the white moving average until this one went, and then we got stopped out here at 271. After we got stopped out, we bought another first touch rule and then another first touch rule. I missed that one, which could have gotten a little bit, and that's it. I have not been in a trade since. And right now we're into a pullback over 175 points. It's actually a buy signal right here. I'm going to take one since we're finished.
All right. And guys, if you're showing up late or you're listening somewhere else and you don't know what first touch rule is, we've already explained it. Just log into the members area. There's a video explaining it.
Okay, I'm long. Just testing the waters here. I got one at 131,148. 31,148.
Tim, you didn't know there are videos?
In a long trade.
Yeah, in your main members area, Tim, log in under main members area, scroll down. There's videos on each of the trade setups.
Anyone long right now? As soon as we finish the report, it is a buy signal. So I'm long right now, took one off, 159 stop. 159 is my stop.
Tim accounts for half the views.
Ding, flat.
Hey, but good job, guys. Sorry about that,
All right.
Coach.
All right, we're done for
Right
the
on that
day,
during the
for
trade.
the morning at least. The rest of you try to buy this pullback in here and then see your target would be around 191. All right, very good.